guys, welcome back to S&R Budget Journey. Different video today. I wasn't going to do this. I've been sitting there thinking, should I do this on video? Should I just do it off a video and then tell them what I've done and blah, blah, blah. And I've been having things come up and it makes you have a hard look. Well, one at your life, what you're doing, what your priorities are. I don't want this to be a, oh, woe is me video, because it's not. But so today is just a hard day, and I've been looking at my budget, I've been looking at my sinking funds, and I've been looking at everything, the way I'm doing things, and I'm thinking, do you know, for God's sake, this just isn't working, and budgeting isn't supposed to stress you out. Well, I say that, it's not stressing me out. It's just like, what are your priorities? Now, prop notes going into sinking funds, that's not going to change. Sunday savings is going to change a little bit, but the basis of it is going to stay the same. It's mainly what binders I've got and what things are in each binder. I hope I'm making sense and I'm not mumbling. And I'm sorry if there are people out there that think, oh my God, she's doing it. I've got to do what's best right for me and Richard, and it is hard. We have gone, since last year, we have gone from 2 incomes down to 1, and I'm still trying to get on my feet about what is working. Because I say from the beginning of next year, we're going to be down another £350 a month. So we're going to be on a really tight budget. And this is one reason why I'm putting a lot into holidays at Christmas, going on a cruise next year. It's thinking, well, the budget is going to be tight next year. Why not make the most out of it this year so we can have one really good holiday? Sorry if I'm ranting, but I just need to get out. The way I'm doing my budget each month, as I say, it's going to be, my budget is going to start on the 6th or the 7th of every month and go through to the 5th or 6th of the following month. I'm still waiting for my new budget planner from the Budget Mum to come through. Then I can run with you how I'm doing my budget, which might make sense, actually showing you that. Because on a tight budget, people would say, I'm getting, I mean, it's what, £1,400 a month. And people say, oh, yeah, that's all right. But as I say, once you take the bills and the things off, you're not left with much. But I'm going to stop rambling. We're going to sort these binders out, and I'm going to talk you through what my plans are. As I say, priority, what do we need to save for, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, please don't, I don't want any negative comments about, oh, what you're doing that for. This is the way I want to do it. And I actually had a sit there this morning thinking, the amount of times that I'm changing things, the amount of things I'm doing, why bother doing YouTube? I seriously thought about coming off of YouTube, but there are people out there that I could help, and if I can help just one person, then I'm okay with that. So what we're going to do, Richard's binder has got all his bits in. What I'm going to do is we're going to just, in this binder, have his short-term sinking funds. I know some of these say I've got to take money out, which is what we've spent, but I'm going to do that on the video on Friday. So this is just changing things about and showing you what I'm doing. So hair can stay in. Clothes can stay in. He had actually had his hair cut this morning. School. Actually, that can stay in there. Gifts can stay in. I'm going to take his birthday out. Holidays. Back to school. Yeah, I've got to take money out of there because club's out. We went and got him his last piece of uniform that he needs. Swimming trunks. And so that's everything that's going to be there. I'm also going to put... No, I'm not. That is all that's going to be in there. So we've got hair, clothes, school and gifts in that one. And because I use prop notes for this, and Richard has now got a child's Monzo account, he's actually using pots in his Monzo account for his sinking funds as well as his pocket money. So everything's separate. Okay, so that's that one. I'm going to take out of here the short term, and then this is going to be the long term binder. So hair and beauty, clothing, birthdays, these are my short term, house maintenance, garden, birthday, you could really class that as a long term, wouldn't you? So we'll just put those there. So we've got my birthday. I'm going to sort all this out. We've got debt, Christmas, cruise, oh shit, emergency, and 1 month ahead. So we've got Richard's variable. Okay, Richard's actually ones can go in here. So, hope everyone's doing all right. Hope everyone's better than I am. Okay, so we've got Duke of Edinburgh. We've got trips. We've got clubs, holidays, back to school, Richard's birthday. Actually, really, I want, if it's within a year, I don't know, this is just an off at the spare of the moment thing. I thought I'll do it on video. Actually, Richard's, they can go into the short-term sinking funds. So we've got back to school, holidays, clubs, trips. Yeah, so they can all be in there. So these are long-term sinking funds. I'm going to take my birthday one out as well. Okay, so in here, everything that is in here is in prop notes in these. So I need an envelope for what we've got in here. Okay, that's that. I'm going to get this envelope, and this is going to be my short-term sinking funds. So we've got garden, which is every couple of weeks, hair and beauty whenever I can be bothered, my birthday, clothing, birthdays and house maintenance. Just going to pop those in there. And then we'll pop Richard's birthday, oh sorry, back in this one. To say at the minute, yes, long-term sinking funds need money to put in, because at the minute all I'm doing is challenges is going into every single sinking fund. So I need to prioritise what sinking funds I'm putting in, and this is where we will see in a minute. Right, Sunday savings. It was a case of, and this is in cash. I had these, so Richard's binder, my binder, which was, oh, well, whatever one we want to fill up. But what I'm going to do is the Sunday savings is just going to be for long-term savings. So number 1 will be for long-term sinking funds. So that will be, I'm just writing this out, I'm going to print it out properly. Actually, I need one of those dashboards, don't I? And this will be for Richard's long-term sinking funds. Number 2 is going to be is going to be, oh, I haven't thought this out very well. What do I have in my binder? Birthdays, hair and beauty, house maintenance. So this will be for Sam. Actually, instead of writing it there, I'm just going to write on here. Richard's long term, my long term. So it's house maintenance or maybe garden. And I'll show you why I'm not doing the short term sinking funds in these now. We're still going to have emergency cruise, oh shit, debt, 5k and 1 month ahead. So everything will stay the same in there, but these, it's just the binders that they're going in. As I say, with Richard's binder or my binder, it was just, oh, whatever one needs, but they're going to be long term. This whole Sunday Save is going to be long term. So now we're going to move on to the challenges, and this is where things are going to change, because I'm done with thinking, oh, actually, I'm going to put Save the School Year into Richard's binder, because at the end of the year, the school year, he will be getting that. So I'm just going to put that. I don't know how much of this you're seeing because I'm not looking at my phone. And that will be in cash. So at the end of the school year, he's going to get cash. Split Splat Splot is my savings from my spending money, which is in cash, which is going to stay in cash. Which I'm going to put into mine. Is this short? So I said long terms on the, oh, you'll get the, right, let me just work this one out. So that's in cash every week. So we will stuff that every week. Yep, I know what I'm doing now. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop doing 3 is a magic number for now. At the minute, I'm just trying to get my head around everything. So in here, we have got £25. And no, we haven't. We've got £28. So what I'm going to do, that £3, I'm going to put in the pot for Sunday savings. And this 25, I'm going to move. I'll do it off screen because I don't know which one yet. That's going to get moved into another challenge. Now these challenges, I've changed some of the challenges around, and then that's when I thought, oh, video. Okay, so this one is supposed to be for an emergency fund. But now the Sunday savings, that is just going to be for long-term savings, emergency, 1 month ahead and things like that. So this binder is just going to be for my short-term sinking funds and Richard's short-term sinking funds. And that is all that is going to go in here. So, I mean, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I'm going to do is, do you know, I'm still going to keep the 5k in here because that still needs stuff in. And I know it's a very long term, but No, actually I'm not. Sorry, I'm going to take that one out. And 5k will just be from the thing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All I'm going to do is Llama Chameleon will be for my short term. Have I got debt in the... Have I got debt in Sunday Savings? Yes. Right, so this will be for my binder. Autumn time will be for my binder. Save 50 will be for my binder. So that's 3 for mine. Because if you think, actually, I'm just going to take that down. Because what's going to happen is I've only got, what my plan is, each week I've got £30 in prop money to put into challenges. The actual money will go into a pot in my bank account for challenges. But I'm only going to have £30 each week for this binder. So, to make the most out of that, I think I'm only going to do Richard, me, and me. So, actually, me and me. So, I'm going to use these 4. So, mine, that'll be for me, be for Richard. And these will be a short term. Because, say, the rate he's growing, he's going to need clothes. And I can't afford to put away each month money into sinking funds. It's all having to be done through challenges. So we're just going to have the 4 envelopes in here. £30 going into this a week. I will reallocate the autumn time, which is 55. Sorry, I can hear a clacking noise and I don't know where it's coming from. I will reallocate these into these binders. Not sure where to put them yet, but we'll sort that out. So this is going to be challenge binder each week, £30 going into this. We'll fill 4 envelopes, which will go into mine and Richard's short term. Yep, got that one. Sunday Savings is just going to be saved for long term. Then we've got my short term binder, and my pocket money each week goes into that one. We do a challenge for that. This is Richard's short term sinking funds, so hair, things like that. Then this one is the long-term sinking funds, which is going to be funded each week by my cash stuff in. Well, for some of them, the holiday and that. And the other long-term is going to be funded by the Sunday Savings. Now, in this one, what my other plan is, because at the end of the year, I don't know if to take cruise out of Sunday Savings, because I really seriously don't know how much I need to save for this cruise. I've got £300 in there. I'm going to need a taxi to where we have to pick the coach up. Maybe a hotel if it's leaving in the middle of the night, the coach. And spending money. And I don't know how much I'm going to need. So what my plan is, I've put these challenges into here, and at the end of each week, any cash in notes that I have left over from the week's budget are going to go into here. Pound coins that are left will go into the Sunday Savings. Loose change will go into the loose change, and that'll feed the 5k as well. So this I'm going to fill up at the end of every week with leftover notes that are in my envelopes, groceries, coffee, anything like that. And then by end of July next year, whatever's in here, this is going to be for the cruise. If I've got extra, then it will go into either emergency or 1 month ahead, or one of those long-term sinking funds. I hope all this is making sense. As I say, I've just had a long... Isn't it amazing how a tragedy, because that's what it is, has made me sit back and think, what are my priorities? What do I need to save for? What can just wait a little bit? I mean, emergency fund, that's got a couple of £100 in it. The oh shit fund, by the end of the month, we'll have a couple of £100 in it. But it makes you think about, what are my main priorities? And one of the main priorities is a bloody good holiday, because I haven't had a holiday for 13 years. Okay, I go to my parents, but it's not really a holiday. It's just like going home. So yeah, this has just made me re-evaluate everything. And thank you to Elaine. You've been a superstar. Really have. I'm not going to say any more. You know what you do. But yeah, it just makes you think. And if I can help one person on a low budget, I mean, we've all got different budgets, and we shouldn't compare ourselves to anyone else. And that is difficult, especially when you're first starting. That is so hard to think, well, they've got this much money, I've only got this much. Wow, I can't do all those challenges. You might not be able to do all the challenges, but you can do a few. You don't have to have all the sinking funds. But yeah, you can have Christmas sinking fund, which Christmas comes up every year. When I first started, I just had emergency and Christmas, and that was it. I used to just cash flow the birthdays. But yeah, just don't compare yourself to anyone else. And if someone is trying and they are finding it difficult and have to change it up 101 times, doesn't matter. We've all got our own budgets. We've got our own things that we need to save for. We've got our own priorities. And just do what's best for you. And like I say, when I get this budget planner through, I will be going through how I'm doing my budget each week. And then the good thing about this, the budget journal, is you can work out your money at the end of the month, see where you have spent, overspent, underspent, whatever. So yeah, I hope that wasn't too much of a rambly video. It's just, when you're on your own, I have Richard, but there's things that you can't talk to children about. There's things that you don't want to talk to children about. And yes, he knows a lot of things. He's not stupid. But sometimes you just need that one person to just be there to listen. And I haven't got my husband sitting opposite me in the sitting room that I can just offload onto. So, sorry guys, you lot have got the job. So anyway, my next video will be on Friday. I'll be going through what I spent last week and going through my budget for next week. And then there'll be a video on the cash stuffing, etc, etc. I'm going to go and finish my Pepsi that Richard's just gone and got for me. And I'm just going to try and relax, because I feel like I've got a ton of marbles in my brain and I just want them to stop. So if you like this sort of video and you are interested in seeing my budget workings out, what I'm doing, please like this video. Comment down below. What are your main goals in your budget? What do you want to save, make top priority in saving? Leave us a comment down below. And if you got this far, please leave me a yellow heart so I know that I've at least got one person listening. And please consider subscribing. I've been on YouTube a year in October, and I would love to get to 500 subscribers, and I know Richard's desperately wanting me to get to 500. So yeah, I will see you all in my next videos, guys. Okay, take care. Bye.